If you are looking to move to Lower Alabama and would like to live within 20 minutes of the white sandy beaches of Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, you have got to see this new neighborhood. Hey there, and welcome to new construction in Lower Alabama. I'm Courtney Roberts with D.R. Horton Homes, and I work alongside Jessica and Tony Martinez to bring you guys the latest information on our new home communities. Jess and Tony are the #1 relocation team right here in Baldwin County, Alabama. So if you are looking for the latest information and looking to make the move, you have came to the right place. Be sure and like our video and subscribe for updates because we have many more videos coming, and you're going to want to hear all the inside scoops on living life as a local in Baldwin County. Today, we're going to take a look at a popular floor plan here in the Roberts Cove community. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the community, the location, the pricing, the floor plans, as well as the incentives. So if you're looking for the latest information on living in Foley, Alabama, or in the coastal Alabama area, stick around. You're going to want to hear this. Roberts Cove is located west off of Foley Beach Express, which runs parallel to Highway 59. It is south of 98 and just 20 minutes to your beaches in Gulf Shores or Orange Beach. You're less than 15 minutes away from the wharf and the future new Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in Orange Beach. And they just built a new Publix grocery store less than a mile away. Talk about convenience. Because it's just off of Beach Express, it also makes it easy to get to Pensacola or Mobile for work, shopping, or the airports for travel. Gulf Shores also just added a huge expansion to their airport, adding in Allegiant Airlines, and it's not stopping there. They are adding even more destinations. Now, living as a local along the Alabama Gulf Coast, there is never a shortage of things to do. The Alabama Gulf Coast consists of 32 miles of beaches along Fort Morgan, Gulf Shores, and Orange Beach. And this neighborhood is just a 20-minute drive to the famous white baby powder-like sand. Graham Creek Nature Preserve is a mile from the neighborhood, and that consists of 600 acres of land owned by the city of Foley. This gorgeous outdoor park actually borders Roberts Cove in some areas. The park offers hiking and biking trails, disc golf, archery, kayaking, and even indoor and outdoor spaces for event rentals. Gulf State Park is located just 22 minutes away and consists of 6,000 acres and 28 miles of biking and hiking trails. If you love the outdoors, there is plenty of great places in Baldwin County for you to explore. Throughout the year, the local towns host annual events. Two of my favorites in Gulf Shores is the annual Shrimp Festival with amazing food, local art pop-ups and concerts, and more. And they also have a food truck festival. I never expected to love gourmet food from a truck so much. Places like the Wharf and OA also host events like the annual Balloon Festival, car shows, and at the Wharf, they host fishing tournament weigh-ins. Living here full-time, you may want to get involved in local groups. There are clubs for literally everything: gardening, tennis, golfing. Pickleball seems to be the latest and hottest sport nationwide, and we have several new courts here. For business people who want to get involved, we actually have 5 great Chamber of Commerce groups. We have great movie theaters, indoor trampoline parks, escape rooms, arcades, museums and libraries, and of course, great shopping. And if you're wondering what the pet life is like, the area is extremely pet friendly. We have several dog parks around town, including my favorite at Gulf State Park. Most restaurants that have a patio are pet friendly, and dogs are even included in local celebrations like the OA Mardi Gras Parade. Alabama's beaches are not pet friendly, but if you want to spend the day with your 4-legged roommate in the sand, Fort Morgan and Pensacola Beach both have a dog beach along the Gulf Coast. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that sounds great, but what does it cost to live here? We have new construction homes ranging from $260,000 to about $510,000, all in South Baldwin County. A huge pro of buying new construction, of course, is the incentives. I'm going to go over our current incentives, but keep in mind this does change daily. So be sure to reach out to us, send us an email, call us, or text us. We would love to send you over a current list of the incentives. At the current moment, we do have special cash pricing deals. This does not happen often and it will not happen long. So if you are a cash buyer, contact us today so we can get you a list of availability. Now, whether you plan to finance the entire price or even just a portion of the loan, we have many different loan types. We offer zero down USDA, FHA, VA for veterans, as well as conventional, all with our preferred lender. But that's not all. We also have partner lenders that can offer bank statement loans, DSCR, and portfolio loans. You get the idea. We even have a loan type for someone who is new and moving to the area and doesn't have a job lined up yet. Each loan type has its own qualifications, so just reach out to us. We would love to connect you with our lender and see what loan type might work for you. Now, with our preferred lender, we currently have buy-down interest rates. So for an October closing on USDA, FHA, or VA loans, the interest rate is a 4.99%. For a conventional, it is a 5.375. Y'all, market rate is over 6%. So the builder is offering to buy down your interest rate. They pay for that cost, no cost to the buyer. This can save you literally thousands of dollars a year on your mortgage payment. Another incentive that the builder is currently offering is what we call option money, also referred to as your way money, and this can be used for closing costs and options in the home. When I say options, I mean things that are not built into the home. So the options here in Roberts Cove are things like a fridge, washer, dryer, window blinds, gutters, screened-in porch, and maybe even a back fenced yard. If you were to choose some of the options, they are installed prior to move-in, and normally when choosing these, I tell people to choose what's most important to you. If you were looking to go to closing and pay no closing cost, then we can use that towards your closing cost. If maybe you're currently renting or have a home to sell and you're selling it with all appliances, then you might want the fridge, washer, and dryer installed. The needed options vary based on the person buying, so we can discuss what's most important to you and what you need and go from there. Now, when it comes to what's available, this changes daily. We sell thousands of homes here in Baldwin County, so sometimes multiple a day. We have some homes that are what we call move-in ready, so those could close in 30 to 60 days. And then we also have homes that might just now be getting drywall. And then we have something that's called a pre-sale, which is newly offered. Used to, you could not pre-sell a home, but this is a recent change with us, so we'll go over more of that in just a moment. If you're looking to move in the next 4 months, we can actually secure a home for you now. And even better is that we have incentives for these homes. If you can close in October, of course, you will get the buy-down interest rate and some option money. I cannot guarantee that there will be option money offered by the builder after October. So if this is something you want to secure, give us a call and let's lock one in now. But maybe you're in an apartment lease until December, or maybe you have a home that you're selling, it's under contract. If you can close by the end of December, you still get the buy down interest rate. This is huge. It is going to save you thousands a year. We used to not have future interest rates, so this is a newer thing that we're offering. So this is quite a big deal. So if you're looking at a future move-in, we still have incentives for you. And now if you're not looking to move in the next 4 months or longer, we can still look at pre-sale options. So this is that new thing I was kind of telling you about. Buying a pre-sale home means that we're going to work together and find the floor plan in the neighborhood that you love. Hopefully it's right here in Roberts Cove, but if not, I can help in any community in South Baldwin County. So don't worry, we got you covered. When we start looking at the floor plans you love and we narrow that down, we're then going to choose a lot that home is being built on. So that is a pre-sale. That means you are going to secure that home before we even start building it. And a pre-sale home comes with perks too, because you sometimes will get to choose your flooring colors, your paint colors and countertops, and most importantly, the lot. Something else is that if you have a home to sell, we can still secure a new home for you Today, we can now write home to sell contingent contracts on certain stage homes, which allows you time to sell your current home. So, no matter what stage you're at in your home search, we probably have a home just right for you. Now, the home we're going to look at today is what we call move-in ready. So, it is ready for a buyer. So this one could close within 30 days. So the buyer would get a buy down interest rate paid for by the builder, along with some option money to cover a fridge, washer, dryer, window blinds. So the home we're going to look at today is sold, but I want you guys to walk through this floor plan. It is a very popular 3-bedroom floor plan that we sell. Now here in Roberts Cove, we also sell 4-bedroom homes. So we have 3 and 4 bedrooms. And again, ranging anywhere from $306,000 up to $390,000 price range. So just based on what you're looking for, we do have options for everyone. So this is the Jemison plan. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home at 1611 square feet. You have a covered porch at the front. This home is set up where your laundry room is going to be at the very front of the home. So at the front of the home, when you see that window, that is your laundry room. And I love that it adds the cute window on the front of the home. It's right on the other side of that front porch. Up by the laundry room in this entryway space, that's also where you're going to find your 2-car garage and a coat closet. And your 2-car garage is about 20 feet by 20 feet. And it's also where you're going to find your water heater, your attic access, and your electric panel. And there is plenty of room in here for 2 vehicles, or if you just have 1 vehicle and you need some extra storage space, could definitely add some shelving. The entryway here has plenty of room to add an entryway table. You will not feel too crowded. And I love the window right off here, providing lots of natural lighting. Okay, still here at the front of the home is where you're going to find your first main full bathroom and bedroom. One thing you're going to notice in our bedrooms is that there are no ceiling fans. We do not automatically put ceiling fans in the bedrooms or in the living room, but it is blocked so that you can install it afterwards. And this first bathroom is going to have your bathtub shower combo. Throughout the home, you're going to notice 9-foot ceilings, vinyl snap and lock plank flooring, a coastal trim package, which features the cove molding. It gives it a really modern look, as well as granite countertops. And then your kitchen is going to have all stainless steel appliances. All right, so if we keep going forward, we enter into your open living space here. Again, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. This home is sold, and the buyer did choose to add a fridge. You already saw the washer and the dryer. They also added the window blinds, which I have opened so that you can see outside and allow lots of natural lighting. But when you do choose the blind option with us, it is the 2-inch faux wood blinds. Something new that we've added into our kitchens is the elevated cabinets. So about a few years back, if you would have bought one of our homes, you would not have had a cabinet above your fridge, and your cabinet above your microwave would have been the same. It would go up to the same height as your other cabinets. So these are kind of elevated, and then the trim work around the edges is also new, as well as the 9-foot ceilings. That is a new thing with D.R. Horton. All of our homes in Roberts Cove are going to have that. It makes a home feel so open. In this kitchen, your island is going to feature your dishwasher, and it's going to overlook your living space, which, might I add, is huge. But before we get there, I want to take a walk into the pantry. You have a really large walk-in pantry just off from your kitchen. Guys, this thing is large enough, it has a air vent. So your food will be climate controlled. Over here off from the kitchen is another bedroom. The bedrooms in here are your 2 bedrooms beside your primary. The 2 bedrooms in here are in general the same size. This one's located off from the kitchen. I think it would make a great office space if you didn't need 3 full bedrooms for sleeping, or even an office with a day bed, something like that. So if you're a work from home kind of person, this might be the perfect floor plan for you. So you have a really large living space here. You can absolutely have that big old comfy sectional that you have been eyeballing and throw in a recliner because you have space for it. And The way this is set up, you can put your TV on either wall. So you can add it one way and see how you feel about it. If you don't like it, swap it to the other wall. And then at the back of the home is going to be your primary bedroom. This is a very large bedroom. You can absolutely have a king bed, 2 large nightstands, a dresser if you want to add a comfy chair into the corner, you know, the ones that we all pile our clothes onto. You have room for it. And then the attached bathroom, as soon as you walk in, you have a nice linen closet here. Great for storing your overflow necessities. And then you are going to have a double sink vanity. That is not common in homes at this price point. So I love they added this feature. Now in here, you're going to have a walk-in shower with glass doors. There is not a large soaking tub in this bathroom, in this home at all. In your first main bathroom, you're going to have that tub shower combo. So you have a bathtub there, but in your master bedroom, there will not be a bathtub. We have plans. We have a plan that's one step above this one that does offer that, but not in this one. So if a large soaking tub is important to you, let us know ahead of time because that really narrows down the plans. And then this plan also has the separate water closet and a large walk-in clothes closet. So again, this home is sold and this buyer got the full move-in package. They got the fridge, the washer, the dryer, the window blinds. They also got a screened-in patio and a fenced backyard. So we're going to go check it out. This home has a large corner patio and it's going to be on the opposite side of your garage. So this home faces north, so your patio is going to face southeast. And on every patio, on every home we build, we do include the electric for hanging up a TV. This is one of the few floor plans that offer a double patio door. The home that's the next step above this, the patio is not quite as big as this one and definitely doesn't have a double door. But check out this screen porch because down here in Lower Alabama, we too have mosquitoes, okay? So this home has a fully fenced yard. And then also while I'm out here, I wanted to tell you guys about the hardy board siding exterior. So it was something I was not familiar with when I moved here. Everybody's normally used to a brick home. So in Roberts Cove, we have brand name hardy board siding. It is a concrete board siding. It is just as good as brick and it gives it a fun coastal vibe. I love it. If you were to pre-sell a home, you can pick your colors. And then also along the window, you can see these bolts here. Every home that we build is going to come with custom hurricane fabric shutters. Yours will not fit your neighbors and your neighbors will not fit yours. They are custom to your home. Super, super easy to install if ever needed. And then as well in the exterior of the home and at the back of this one, sometimes it's on the side, but at the back of this one, you have a water faucet. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is that the front and the backyard both get sodded. Your front yard gets some landscaping shrubs, but the front and the back are both sodded with centipede grass. It's a very common grass here. We are in one of the hottest periods of the year right now, so it's a little starved. This grass needs some water. I'll turn the sprinklers on when I leave, but super, super easy to maintain.
All right, that's a wrap on today's tour. What did y'all think? Is this the perfect spot for your next home?
If you're ready to schedule a tour or have any questions whatsoever, call us today. We are the #1 relocation team in all of Lower Alabama.
Now to learn more about moving to Lower Alabama, watch this next video.